is a city that does siesta, and John and Tracy Fleming from London are after a slice of the vibrant Andalusian life. They've asked me to find them a city centre apartment for just a budget of £150,000. Today's house hunters, John and Tracy, have had it with London, so they've decided to leave their city slicker life at home for a slick city life abroad. But do these two have the funds for what they want in Spain? Are you prepared to up your budget is the question.
We'll have to, won't we?
And will an increase in their budget match their high expectations? And it'd be nice and cosy up here in winter, don't you think? Married couple John and Tracy Fleming were your average 35-year-old 9-to-5 commuters. They had a good home, good jobs and a great social life. But having recently been made redundant, they've decided to follow their dreams and use their redundancy money to set up a new life in Seville in southern Spain. Before they set up abroad, they've taken 3 months out to travel over 1,000 miles across France and Italy in a camper van. To fund their trip, they've rented out their home in Surbiton, Surrey. When their road trip finally comes to an end, they want a less stressful life. John's going to lecture and Tracy wants to become a full-time photographer. Capital of the Andalusia region, Seville is a hotbed of everything Spanish. The birthplace of modern bullfighting, flamenco and tapas, this part of Spain attracts more than 2 million visitors a year. As well as to tantalise taste buds, people also come to join in the city's festivals, like this one, part of the famous Semana Santa. Also on the menu is the city's internationally renowned architecture. The Museo Bellas Artes is a recently revamped treasure, and Seville is also home to the world's largest Gothic cathedral. As a popular European destination for art, culture and, of course, nightlife, the city is also home to some of Spain's high property prices. On average, the cost of an apartment has risen by 20% a year, and John and Tracy are going to have to realise that with their budget of £150,000, they'll need to make some serious compromises. And if they don't, they might not be waving goodbye to their campervan lifestyle as early as they'd like to. So what has Seville got that South London hasn't?
Well, it's definitely got better weather.
Yeah.
But it's also got great nightlife, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's a really vibrant city and we love it.
It's a massive decision, moving here full-time. Do you think you'll be able
Scare
to cope?
Hopefully, yeah. We've been here for quite a few times and we've been to bars and restaurants and we know that we really love it, so I hope we'll cope.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment we're driving around in a camper van anyway, so we've kind of given up on life in the UK already.
Right.
So it won't be that much of a step coming here.
So what's it been like travelling around in a camper van?
In that small space. I don't know how we've coped, but we're still together, which is a miracle.
Not so many arguments, but as long as the weather's good, then Tracy can go outside and avoid me, so it's not too bad.
So if you move over to Seville, kind of narrow streets and driving is a nightmare, what on earth are you going to do with that van?
Well, from that huge budget, we might have to be living in it.
Yeah. I can find a nice car parking space.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
What has prompted the move now? Why is this the right time?
Well, we've been thinking about it for quite a while, but there's always been a reason not to come. But we both got made redundant recently, so finally we've got no reason. We're coming. The redundancy happened at a really good time for both of you.
Yeah.
Good coincidence.
There's not many people looking forward to being made redundant, but we were.
How's your Spanish?
It's getting there. We're all right. We've been learning for the last 3 years, and we thought before we got here that we were fluent. And then we started talking to people, and we can't answer the word they say. So
that's not very encouraging, is it?
No, not so good.
What's your priority? What's the most important thing to you here?
Something fairly central, as we can afford. Probably 1 or 2 bedrooms. If we can afford 2, then that would be fantastic. And hopefully some outdoor space.
Fantastic. Well, you've certainly given me a tough challenge, but fingers crossed I'll be able to meet it.
Thank you.
Well, they obviously know the city, but I'm worried they don't know the city's property market. For their budget, John and Tracy do have high expectations, but as always, I'm going to do my very best to meet them. They said Central, so what better place to start the search than in the very heart of the city? Santa Cruz is right in the middle of Seville's historic quarter and is considered to be one of the city's most exclusive areas. Here, 16th century buildings sit happily alongside more modern structures, which line the fashionable shopping district. So not only is this the historical centre of the city, but also the shopping centre of the city.
Very dangerous.
Very dangerous, but quite handy to have on your doorstep.
Absolutely.
Apartments here are like gold dust, as owners tend to hand property down through the generations. If one does become available, be prepared to dig for gold dust, as a garage can cost up to £30,000. After a lot of searching, plus plenty of legwork, I have uncovered one hidden treasure in the centre of Santa Cruz, right in Seville's main artery of activity. Slightly narrow streets, not sure where you're going to stick your camper van.
A long way away from here, I think.
Indeed.
We'll never get it down here.
This is the apartment block we're going to look at.
That's nice.
Wow. Those windows are incredible.
This apartment is in a recently renovated building. It has one bedroom, a fully fitted kitchen and a decent sized living area. At £155,000 and in this location, this apartment is a rare find. So this is the main courtyard communal area here.
Wow, it's fantastic. I love the fountain.
Yeah,
Nothing cool, isn't
the
it?
building dates back to 1850s and it was all restored about 3 years ago.
Oh, right.
So you've got 7 years left guarantee on the work that was done.
Okay, that's good.
So this is your very grand living room.
Wow.
Piano's not included.
Oh,
Karen's home is a piano teacher, that's why that's
Oh, really?
here. Yeah. So what do you think?
I like it. It's a lot larger than I imagined. I'm sure once you take all the furniture out, it'll look a lot bigger. I think it's just a little bit dark in here. That window's not letting in too much light.
It is a little bit dark, isn't it? But it feels to me it's the kind of space that you sleep and you eat, but you don't really spend that much time hanging out in because you're so central here. We'll come and have a look at the kitchen here. It's small but functional.
Very nice. This is quite bright, isn't it?
It's modern. It's a bit on the small side.
Well, come to the bedroom. So it's really good you've got fitted wardrobes on the outside of the bedroom. It definitely gives you a bit more space inside here.
Yeah, which you definitely need.
Yeah,
not
it's
huge.
a bit small, I think.
The apartment might be small, but they may have a change of heart when they see the park that's just around the corner. So, is this not a big enough garden space for you?
I think
Large.
it is, yeah.
It's
lovely.
large, but I'm not sure we can have a barbecue here, though.
No, not very neighbourly, but it's good to know you've got this right on your doorstep when you're based in the centre of the city, isn't
Absolutely.
it?
Nice bit of outdoor space,
Yeah. Well, why don't I just let you guys go and have a look around, think about the apartment, and we'll catch up in a bit.
Okay.
While such a central location will guarantee an increase in the property's value, parking could be a problem. If you want to rent your own space, it can cost up to £120 a month.
Well, I like Barrio Santa Cruz, but I don't think I really want to live there. It feels a bit...
Too touristy. I think our friends would absolutely love it, wouldn't they? Having all those tourist spots on their doorstep.
Yeah, but we're not buying it for them, for us.
Yeah.
So, you've had a bit of time to think about the apartment. What are your final thoughts?
We like the building and we like the location. They were both perfect. The trouble is we just want the whole top floor of it.
Whole of the top floor? Yes,
yeah.
I can see that would be quite appealing to you.
Yeah.
Have you got more money then?
No, we can't really do that. But
Not much
yeah,
enough.
it's just too small. We need more space.
But for John and Tracy's budget, you can't get much better than this if you want central city life. So I'm extending our search to show them a property with the space they want. To see something bigger, but on budget, I'm stepping just outside the city, 18 miles, to the town of Boyos. Boyos is just 20 minutes by car from central Seville, but its 6,000 residents don't need to go to the city to have a good time. There are several flamenco and tapas bars, and many of Seville's residents even come here at the weekends. Well, there may only be 6,000 people who live here, but there's still plenty of bars and shops that are going to keep you entertained. And if you really can't keep yourselves away from the centre of Seville, we've got a bus service that runs from 6 in the morning until 11 at night.
We're going to have to finish our drinks well before 11 then. Better get started early.
While there is some foreign interest in the area and some new developments, most of the buildings are traditional in style, as are the prices. Property here is 15 to 20% lower than in Seville. Okay, so I've brought you here because you want more space, but you still want character.
Yeah.
Dodgy tiles, do you mean?
No, it's typical Andalusian style, I like to call it.
Good.
Oh dear, John. If you don't like traditional tiles, then I'm not sure what you'll make of this next house. The house has 3 bedrooms and outside space, including a roof terrace. It's on the market for £157,000. Come on in the rather grand entry. You've got 2 bedrooms here. Which one I'm peeking that one there? That would probably be your master bedroom.
We've got Jesus looking over us, that's good.
Yeah, a nice peace of mind at night. Come in, this is your lounge.
Okay, it's interesting, in the centre of the house.
It's quite nice that the rooms feed off it. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if wall-mounted animals are your thing or not, but it's a really good size, isn't it?
Yeah, decent size, yeah.
But this house was actually built in 1992. It feels quite traditional.
Oh, okay.
But due to family circumstances, it's only being lived in for 1 month.
Really?
So essentially you'd be getting a brand new house.
Blimey.
So, John, you're not a big fan of tiles, are you?
Not a huge fan.
Well, the good news is that if you really hated them and you wanted to take them off, you could sell them for £32 a metre.
Well, there's quite a few metres here, so...
Exactly.
Could make some money, but I could probably live with them, I think.
So, what are you thinking of this house? Am I completely off track with this?
I like the size of it. It's quite airy. It's really important, but where would you put the telly?
As John and Tracy want more space for less cash, I wanted to show them what they could get if they were prepared to look just outside the city. Without a compromise and without a bigger budget, their ideal home isn't going to be handed to them on a tapas plate. Well, in the last house you had nowhere for your van. At least you've got garage space here. Big enough for the van?
No, it won't fit through that, but never mind, sorry.
You're getting really quite hard to please, John. But is this the kind of thing you had in mind for a patio?
Yeah, this is perfect. It's huge.
Yeah,
I like
nice,
it. Yeah.
Got your tiles again, John?
I don't mind these ones. I'm beginning to like tiles.
You're warming to tiles, aren't you? Here, you've got the roof terrace that you asked for.
Wow.
That's huge. Yeah.
That's fantastic. It's great.
Enough space to party?
Yeah.
So this house is on the market for £157,000, which is slightly over the apartment in the centre of town. It's quite incredible how much more house you get for your money out here, isn't it?
It's about 4 times the
Yeah,
size.
Yeah. So would you be prepared to have that small drive out of town in order to get your roof terrace, your patio, your 3 bedrooms?
We need to think about that.
Yeah, we
really.
do.
John and Tracy are realising they're going to have to up their budget if they have any hope of achieving their dream apartment. And I think if they stretch it by £25,000, our search will be a lot more successful. But will they agree? Well, I told you it had character.
You weren't wrong.
But is it the right house for you?
No, it's not. No, it's the right size and the roof terrace is good, but no, it's in totally the wrong place for us.
Yeah.
We couldn't see ourselves living here.
Still got your heart set on being close to the town.
Definitely.
All right, well, if you do want to be close to the town and you want your space, you're going to have to pay for it. Are you prepared to up your budget is the question.
We'll have to, won't we? We know we want the space. We know we want to be more central, so yeah.
Well, this property search is proving to be as tricky as I've thought. But the good news is there's an extra £25,000 on the budget. So will I be able to pull something more suitable out of the travel bag?
I think it's
Perfect.
brilliant.
Very nice, yeah.
Or is it back to the camper van and life on the open road?
Interesting.
Interesting in what way? Seville has become one of Europe's most fashionable cities. These days, traditional flamenco competes for attention with fabulous theatres and trendy tapas bars. Fun-loving couple John and Tracy Fleming have already fallen in love with the city, but will their budget allow them to set up home here? Recently redundant 9-to-5ers John and Tracy Fleming from Surbiton in Surrey have for the past few months been living it up in little more than a camper van on a 1,000-mile road trip through France and Italy. It's not just the temperatures that are hot in this city, but the property prices too. John and Tracy had to rethink their original budget of £150,000 and have now increased their budget by £25,000. I'm hoping this extra cash is going to go a long way, so I'm upping the stakes and taking them to the district of Triana, close to the centre of Seville and just over the Rio Guadalquivir. Just a picturesque 10-minute paseo from Seville's most central district of Santa Cruz, Triana is historically a working-class zone. With roots in gypsy culture, the area has given birth to great flamenco and bullfighting dynasties. Today, Triana is known for its skilled tile making. with some family shops dating back 150 years. Each tile is lovingly hand-painted with hours of effort going into every one. There is a wealth of bars and restaurants here, but surprisingly Triana is still off the main tourist route. Not surprisingly, however, the property market isn't, and prices are up a wallet-twitching 60% in 5 years. I have found John and Tracy what I think is a great find, a house in a traditional building right on the river. The Corral has 1 bedroom, a communal patio and a private balcony. It's on the market at £170,000.
So we come through the entrance here.
Very
wow, this is fantastic. Is this more your sort of thing?
Yeah,
it really
green,
is.
tropical, yeah.
Very exclusive address to have.
Oh, really?
You've got Dutch and English couple that live here.
Ah.
Okay, so this is the house. I do have to tell you, it's only got 1 bedroom,
Right.
but I think it's got a lot to offer. So this is your kitchen. Recently been all refurbished. You can see it's in pretty good nick, isn't it?
Gorgeous,
Perfect,
yeah. Really nice and modern.
But you've got a bathroom through there. It's vertical living. You've got a room per floor.
Okay.
So this here is your master bedroom on this floor, which is pretty good size, big
Yeah.
wardrobe.
That's nice and bright.
Yeah. And on the top floor is your living room.
Interesting.
Interesting in what way?
Quite small, smaller than I expected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be nice and cosy up here in winter, don't you think?
Too cosy?
Cozy or smelly, I don't know. Yeah.
So it's not quite as big as the country villas terrace, but you have
Not
got
quite.
your own private one.
Yeah. Almost see the river.
You can
Not
almost
quite.
see the river. Mainly your neighbours. Maybe you can get good friends with them and borrow theirs.
Yeah, I think I would have a lot of terrace envy, I think,
Yeah.
if I was sitting here. John and I with a little table for two.
So come around here, this opens into a little communal area.
Wow, so we can use this.
You can use this for your parties, your barbecues, as long as you invite the neighbours, you can do what you want down here.
Really?
I'm not sure they want to meet all our friends.
Yeah.
A few at a time.
Because you thought the terrace was quite small, didn't you? So
Yeah.
it's just a bit of an added bonus having this here.
Definitely, definitely. And with the view as well. So.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Great location. You're right on the river. I did not think I'd be able to find
No,
good
I didn't think
properties
you would.
anywhere near your budget in such a fantastic location.
Perfect position.
To hire a local solicitor to help in any Spanish property purchase costs around 1% of the asking price. Of course, on top of that, all documents should be translated into English.
Well, that was definitely my favourite so far. I could see us living in that. But it kind of got less impressive the further you went up it.
So, when we came in here, you were really excited.
Yeah.
Your faces aren't so lit up now. What's happened?
I think you're going to hate us now, but we're not being really, really picky. And we do really like
the
place.
location,
Yeah.
and we love the view down to the river.
But
When we
it's
walked
just too
in,
small.
it was amazing. We loved the kitchen, but then we started to go upstairs, and it just got a little bit too small. The living room is just not big enough for us.
So you said to me that you wanted to be closer to town, and you now realise that you can't have the size that you're after in this sort of location. So where's your compromise going to come?
We're happy to move a little bit further out, aren't we?
Yeah, we don't need a location quite as perfect as this.
Okay, but you want more space.
Yes.
Yes. Is that
All
too
right.
much to ask?
Well, I don't know. I'll see what I can do.
Well, I've almost exhausted the market for their budget and their high expectations, but as John and Tracy might now be prepared to compromise on location for space, I've got one last house that might just cover all their bases. Seeing as they want more room, outside space, and to be as central as possible, I'm taking them to the area of La Macarena for our final property. La Macarena is known as a working-class barrio or district within the city's medieval walls. This was one of Seville's most exclusive areas, but it fell on hard times, and 30 years ago was a poverty-stricken district. Much has improved since then, and thanks to its unfashionable past, the area hasn't been invaded by developers. This means that La Macarena is now an eclectic mix of tradition and shabby chic, with property around 30% cheaper than in El Centro. The area was also reputedly the birthplace of tapas. The property I found John and Tracy is right in the centre of La Macarena and just a 15-minute walk to the centre of town.
So this is a building here. Like a lot of buildings in this area, it looks like it's in need of a little bit of TLC.
A little lick of paint would be nice. But the current owner has assured me that it is going to be painted in the next couple of months.
Okay.
Now, the best news of all, through my rigorous negotiation skills, I've actually managed to knock 12 grand off the asking price already.
Wow.
Not bad.
Good skills.
Go see what you think.
The house has 3 bedrooms, a roof terrace, and has recently been refurbished. And I've negotiated the price down to £157,000.
So, believe it or not, this place was pretty close to derelict 2 years ago, but the owner's done the whole thing up. What do you think?
You've done a good job. It's nice and open. I like it, yeah.
Right. If we had a cat, we'd be able to swing it in here. Yeah.
Come on, the kitchen.
Perfect. Don't think you need anything different to this. It looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quite modern and English even.
Is that window going to fall out?
Well, I did say it needed a little bit of work doing to it, so that does need finishing off. Is that something you're prepared to do, John?
Yeah, I'm prepared to phone someone to do it for us, I think.
The one job that needs doing. Oh,
Very difficult.
No, it all looks fine, and at least got the plumbing for the dishwasher. That's the first dishwasher we've seen.
I'm getting a really bad opinion of you being very lazy, John.
Yeah.
You got it right.
Yeah, all right, fine. Go show you upstairs. So we come up the don't pull them down drunk stairs, and this will be your master bedroom. You've got a balcony up here.
Wow, yeah. Very nice.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So we've got not only one, but if you follow me through, 2, 3 bedrooms.
3 bedrooms.
How about that?
Really wanted to.
You guys are never happy.
No, good.
So maybe communal,
Right.
but you've got a pretty fantastic view over the city here.
Wow.
Yeah, this is good.
that's incredible.
It's nice, isn't it? So what do you reckon of this space?
I think it's
Perfect.
brilliant.
Very
Yeah.
nice, yeah.
I know you did want your own private terrace, but within this area and within your budget, I have to admit, it is virtually impossible.
It's very depressing news. Well, I think we just need to think about this one then, don't we?
Yeah.
Well, you guys go away and think about everything that you've seen today,
Okay.
and let's catch up in a bit.
With the owner's consent, for around £800, John and Tracy could erect a gazebo on the roof, which would transform the space for parties. Searching for a flat in a vibrant city with a hot property market was never going to be an easy task. John and Tracy have had a bit of a reality check, but are they ever going to compromise?
Right, so I left you at the final property, and I have to say I thought I'd got all bases covered there, so what's the outcome?
We really liked it. We loved the area. It's fantastic, just where we wanted to be, in the centre, lots of bars, restaurants and action going on.
I would say it's 95% there. It's
Oh dear, what's wrong with it?
It's just that it doesn't have its own private outside space.
To be fair, you did say to me you wanted more space. That had 3 bedrooms, was in the right location, and it had outside space. Do you think your brief is evolving now?
I think we're getting a clearer idea of what we want, and also a clearer idea of how much it's going to cost.
So what are you going to do next?
I think we're finished off travelling, drive around with it in the camper van, get used to confined spaces, maybe that will help us, and then come here and rent and see a few more properties and get a better idea of what's what out there.
Big question is, are you willing to sell the camper van in order to raise more money?
Question of the day.
I think we might have to.
We
can't even park it anywhere near here. We could
Or
park it here, couldn't we?
You may just have to live in it.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with your search anyway, and do keep me posted.
Will do.
Cheers, thank you.